Alright guys, so welcome back to Jurassic World Evolution 3. Look at this beauty taking a rest. Oh, he's up. Hey, good morning, buddy. Good to see you. Welcome to the episode. Excited to be back. Excited to continue expanding the park. We have got a lot to look forward to today. So let me see. We do not have our two females in incubation yet. So we're going to start with that. We're going to grab all of our welfare specialists here. I'm going to put Shaw on this as well. Perfect. And bam, look at that. $3.5 million later. We're going to have a couple of girlfriends for old dude over here to be able to have some fun with. We've got some raptors that are attacking vehicles. I think at some point we're going to have to rethink the raptors. I think we're gonna have to rehome all these guys, and we're gonna try to get some better behaving ones in there. But oh, look at him. Why do we have two different rangers in here? This feels like a bad idea, guys. Oh, he's like, nah, I don't really like you that much, bro. Oh my goodness. He just woke up to imagine that morning breath. That would be aggressive. But he's looking good. We need a good name for him. I feel like it's Frank. He just seems like a Frank, bro. He's got an attitude like a Frank. So we got Frank here, killing it. He's alone. Oh, he's going after a goat. Frank literally is the goat. Oh, no, please don't chase him out. Oh, got him. Oh, beautiful. And our rangers just ran into each other and ran into him. Please don't run into Frank unless you want to get toe up. Oh my gosh, I love him. So got a couple of girlfriends coming in here soon. Should be good. I'm really hoping we're going to be able to get some breeding happening. We should actually probably check on that right away. I'm going to pause before we get too far ahead of ourselves. But all right, so he's all happy. We can't have any more adult males in here. Technically, we could breed a better male and maybe have him fight. He's a 5-star draw. I'm trying to see, usually in here, breeding chance 100%. Breeding map we're not going to be able to see until we've got females in here. But is there a I'm going to view his information. I'm assuming, can we see info on him or anything? I'm assuming there's got to be like a large nest or something. I'm not sure. Oh, this is how you can get a lot more information on him. I like it a lot. We haven't really checked out that screen yet, but I'm assuming it's a large nest area. Biggest dinosaur species can lay their eggs. I mean, I thought it kind of told you that. We might have to take a look at the females, so we'll see what happens. So let's continue this and see what we've got. Here in 8 minutes, we should be able to check that out. Now, today we are going to be adding our first water creature to the park, which I'm really excited about. Now, unfortunately, we can't put them in the oceans or anything. They've got to be in lagoons, like actual inland water. So we need to figure out where we want to do that. So this is our park entrance over here. This is our hotel. This is our original pen. We know that we're going to kind of continue with herbivores and nicer stuff out around here. This is going to be kind of like the carnivore part and you know, danger point and stuff. So I guess we're going to start going this way. I mean, we do have a pretty nice pool right here. We're definitely gonna have to clear a lot of these trees, but then it kind of makes it difficult because I feel like the park is kind of built to go this way. You know what I mean? Like we don't really have the ability to go this way currently, so we're just gonna have to move some stuff around. We've got a lot of infrastructure back here, so maybe, I mean, I guess we could move this sign up here and then have another path that comes off this way is probably going to be the best way of doing that. Honestly, we could put some trees and stuff. Let's get really intense trees. We're going to have a smaller radius here, and we're just going to really put a lot of trees around here. We might need to get some workshop stuff. Eventually, we will get to workshop stuff. I have seen some comments on that. I know it's there. I'm just enjoying the animals and stuff at the moment. I'm not too worried about, like, downloading. So this is the workshop here. You've got, like, different trending things. Like, this is a blueprint for small nest, I'm assuming. We've got modern restrooms. We've got heavily secured hatcheries, all kinds of stuff. I mean, some of it's cool. You can browse around. I'm sure there's some really good stuff out there. Some really talented creators. Ooh, look at this, like a big lake. Maybe we do some sort of a lake. Should we search lake? Maybe we could use this today. I've been meaning to get into this, but to be honest, I love, oh, what in the world? Lake Falls Canyon? Holy cow. Some stuff's not finished yet. There's different like maps, like total maps and stuff you can do. We'll see. We might start getting into that, but I've just been enjoying working on the dinos and stuff, to be honest. The other comment I saw a lot of is people were saying that we didn't have viewing platforms on the Raptors. That was by design because if we go into management, you can check the view. Brother, we got a zip line over the middle. So you can see pretty much everything here. And some dinosaurs actually like a little bit of privacy, so I left them a little bit. But between the zip line, the hotel, and the tour with this, literally everything is covered. We don't have to actually have the viewing galleries on all of our pins, and I feel like it looks a lot better when we don't. So yeah, we've got this here. I'm going to, I mean, we're probably just gonna, let's just grass all of this out. We're just gonna get rid of all these trees so we can kind of see what we've got going on. We're definitely gonna make this a lot bigger lake, and maybe we can have like a lakefront hotel and stuff. We'll see how this works out. But we're gonna wanna move all that. Luckily, we have enough money to be able to do so now. And then we're gonna go ahead and flatten all of this out as well. And we'll add some hills and bumps and things, but all in all, we definitely wanna have it flat so that we can have pathways and see things. Flatten it out some. I kind of like the idea of like maybe the T-Rexes are a little bit higher up, so we have like some elevation that we're naturally using the island for. But yeah, we've got like some inland lakes here, so maybe this is going to be more of our lake area, and then we could even have like birds up on like the airy point up here, something like that. I don't know, could be kind of interesting, but all right, so we've got this. I'm going to push this back a little bit. I say we add a lot more cover and stuff back here. Let's make sure that these T-Rexes are happy and they've got some nice trees and stuff to look at. There we go. That's pretty good. Let's go ahead and get rid of this water right now. And then I don't know. Technically, we're going to have to get into research and stuff. So let's just get after that. Let's sell all these here. We've got more of this stuff that we could start working on. But let's go into research, dig sites. So we've got a few different marine options. We've got marine animal dig sites 2 and 1. I really want to go with the Megalodon. I think that's the first one for me. So we're going to go with this. We're going to start our research. We're going to need lots of, oh shoot, we're not going to be able to hire any other scientists. We need to upgrade some people on their logistics here. I'm going to train her. Let's add more logistics. Beautiful. Go ahead and confirm that for 75,000. Anybody else? High logistics. We're not going to be able to train her yet. We could train him. Let's add some logistics there. Beautiful. The problem is some of our other scientists are working on the, hatching the T-Rexes. So we're going to go with this now. We should be good to go. I don't want to use the person that's tired because we want to make sure we're taking care of our scientists here. So we've got all those there. And then we can rest Khalid for a little bit. Now, in terms of pathways, we're definitely going to be going with another large pathway here. We're going to be able to bring it off this way. And I don't know how I want to do this. Go ahead and block this generator from view 2 here. Definitely want to make things look a little bit more natural. So that looks good. Like if you're down on the ground down here, you're looking, you can't see any generators or anything. Obviously, you can kind of see the side of the bathroom. So I guess we could fix that up a little bit. Get some trees back here. Is there, we could go into scenery. Are there like hedges and stuff that we could take a look at? Bushes. We could put little bushes. That's not really doing much. Put little flower bushes just to make things look a little bit nicer. We might have to do an episode on small stuff again. We can kind of try to look into the workshop. There's a custom hedge here, I guess. All right, let's try this. I love this stuff, but I feel like this. I want to get to the dinos. You know what I mean? Ooh, why? Is this like a floating hedge? I don't know. We could kind of place it like this. Oop, hold on. I'm gonna do an angle snap here. I wish there was a way that we could have them snap together. There probably is. I just don't know how to do it. We're just going to try to get it as close as possible. It's not going to be perfect. This last one's not great. Move that back a little bit. Perfect. Okay, let's see. So if we're down in first person here, you've got some hedges, I guess. That's little stuff that we can maybe think about focusing on a little bit more later. But, all right, I think our research was complete. So let's see what we've got going on with our expedition map. We're going to be looking for marine creatures. And let's see what we've got. Megalodon is going to be down in Florida. I love it, baby. Is there anywhere else? We've got the Attenborosaurus. The Mosasaurus. What is a Mosasaurus? We've got a couple of Mosasauruses. Look at it up there in Canada. That's interesting. Oh, the Mosasaurus is sick. Okay. I think we're going to start with the Megalodon because who doesn't like sharks and the largest shark on Earth? But maybe we can have them work together. I don't know. We'll see. Once we find out more about it, we might be able to get that done. So $3.5 million to work on that. That is definitely not a pretty penny. I say we work on the other marine thing too. Shoot, we're going to need one more logistics. So somebody who's not currently working, I think we're just going to have to wait. That's okay. All right. Our incubation is almost done anyway. But yes, we're going to come out this way. I feel like, let me see, in terms of enclosures, this is what a lagoon looks like. Ooh, got a little bit slow there. So I think we're going to be able to put multiple lagoons next to each other. And then I know we have like actual lagoon viewing, like dome viewing galleries and things, which is going to be kind of interesting. I say we bring this way. This could be kind of fun. So let's Let's kind of loop like this, and then I'm gonna try to, we can like bring this lake over. We can make this kind of a boggy, swampy type area. And then we could just start putting some lagoons in here. We could even have lagoons down the, ooh. Okay, this is interesting. Maybe we have it like this. Hold on, I'm gonna move it over a little bit though. So we're gonna put one here, and one here. Dinosaur on the menu, uh-oh. Luxury boundary pushing chef wants to offer a dining experience like no other. Provide them a newly incubated dinosaur and hope the public don't find out. 5.3 million, somebody's offering us $5.3 million for a T-Rex egg. We could take the $5.3 million and lose the egg, chance of losing 75% publicity, or reject the idea, make sure your guests know your stance. To be honest, if I had the opportunity, I would absolutely eat dinosaur egg. But I'm going to play the good guy here. We are not going to do that. Now, that means we must be ready to go. Here we go. We are going to be releasing these guys via airlift. We are not going to... Ooh, why is everyone upset over here? What in the world? We're going to put them over here. Beautiful. Both of them. We got a couple of new souls coming into the park. Oh, these guys are all worried. They're like, what is that thing? I don't want it. I don't want to see that. They're all freaking out. Oh, my goodness. Imagine seeing, like, your number one predator just... sleeping, being airlifted over. Why is Frank waking up? Why are we tranking everything? What in the world? I feel like Frank the tank was he's chilling, bro. There's no reason for that. Frank, you gotta wake up, bro. Come on, Frank, wake up. Hey, you gotta put on your nicest pair of shoes and everything. Come on now. You wanna look good. You got a hot new bombshell entering the villa right now.
And by association, you're making a name for this park. Good work.
This is gonna be, come on, Frank, wake up. Dude, he's gonna wake up and it's just airmailed to him. Doesn't even have to put the work in. Look at this. Look at him. He's gonna wake up right as she lands. Oh, it's love at first sight. Hold on, we gotta see. He's gonna wake up and go eat. That's pretty accurate, bro. You gotta get your meal in while you can get your meal. Beautiful. He's got 3 environmental issues, not enough space, and he's missing pasture. Okay, we can work on that, Frank. Don't you worry. Honestly, let me pause this really quick. I feel like these guys are gonna bring so much money to us. We're gonna make sure we hook them up here. So I'm going to. Let's get rid of all these trees here. I'm gonna drop all of this land. We don't really want to fully give them everything here, but it feels like the right thing to do. Hold on, we're gonna smooth this area out. This thing is causing a problem. Let me just move it over there. Beautiful, and then we can get rid of that. Perfect. Okay, so we got all this here. I'm just gonna extend their fence a bit, and we're gonna give them a little bit more. I don't know if we want to give them this entire point. Maybe we give them a point. That could be kind of cool. Maybe we just go all the way out to the water and come around. I mean, we are being the good guys, you know what I mean? Like, we are taking care of these dinos like they're our own. Terrain is too steep. Hold on, there you go. That should take care of it. So if we go into enclosures, take this level, is level 5 fence, right? And we're going to bring this all the way to the end. This is definitely not going to be cheap, but I feel like they deserve it. They just increased our ticket prices by quite a bit, so we can just have them come all the way over here. I wish you could not have a fence on the ledges. I wish you could make it so that it goes all the way to the ledge on some ends, and then they could just have like a nice view. I feel like that'd be kind of nice for them, but unfortunately I just don't think that's in the cards. So we have this around like this, and then maybe rejoin over here. Okay, so we're gonna let our boys build this, then we can delete this, and then they're gonna have a lot more space and terrain. It means we are going to have to expand some of the viewing options, but I also feel like they are kind of secluded creatures, so it might be better if they have kind of some area over here, although I think the game might penalize us for that. So you kind of got to balance it a little bit, but we're going to make sure that he is good to go. He's missing prey. He's missing all kinds of stuff. We're going to be all right, especially because we added 2 new... Oh, that's the case. We added more dinosaurs, so he wants more space. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Fight has begun between the 2 T-Rexes. Oh, the females are fighting for Frank. Here we go. Area is good. There's no cohab discomfort. Are they fighting for the main broad? They're fighting to be Frank's. They're fighting for his love here. Oh, this is sick. Are you kidding me? Oh, she's running off. And he's running. Oh, Frank said no. Get out of here. Now Frank is going to be tranquilized. Hold on. Don't tranquilize Frank. Nope. Direct control. Nope. Get out of here. Go home. Go home. We don't want you here. Get rid of it. Get the heck out of here. I don't actually know how to cancel their current. Oh, they already got him. Shoot. Sorry, Frank. That's embarrassing. Just try to be cool and protect the feet. Oh, they just drove over his tail. Are you freaking kidding me? If I could pick you up and yeet you off the island, I would. Don't touch Frank like that again. But, all right. Our fence is almost done here, and we definitely need to get to digging, dude. Here we go. So let's go to our expedition map. Oh, we're currently digging. Just kidding. We're almost done. Perfect. Forgot we did that. We got 11 seconds left on it. We've got just a short amount of time left on the fence, so we're going to be good to go. Definitely want to get this done so we don't have unhappy dinosaurs. I feel like that whole situation could have been avoided right there. I should have known that we would need more space and stuff as we're adding more. Okay, so our fence is officially done. Beautiful. So what we're going to do is we are going to demolish all of this. These guys are going to have a lot more space. I say we add more pasture here. Let's put the cover and trees kind of back on the back. So I definitely want them to have a forest that they can hang out in and feel safe with. So we'll have the whole backside trees, and then we're going to have more viewing platforms along here. We actually should probably just have, we should have like a T-Rex ride for sure. So I'm going to go with the old school park tour as well. So we're going to put this here. Seems like a good spot. We're also going to have to get our, is this a medium path? This has got to be a medium path, right? So we're going to go medium. Let's demolish this, and then we can have this path come straight off of here. We can kind of have it come down this way. And then eventually we could have, so we've got the raptors here. We've got T-Rex here. We could eventually have a couple other things here, maybe even one other thing. We'll see how that works out. But we've got this connected. Beautiful. We're going to need another substation that we could put over here, and then we could have this kind of hidden in the trees to come all the way over here, so that's connected. And this is going to be our park tour, so it's going to come out this way. I said we come down here. I don't know if they're really going to like this park tour. We'll see what happens. I'm hoping they do. If we come up this way, and we go all the way through the trees and everything, up around the water, this is going to be a very scenic tour. Up along the fence line, right through the middle of the park here, and back to the track. Beautiful. Okay, so that kind of covers everything. And again, that will give us viewing, even though we don't have actual viewing platforms and galleries on there, which is nice. Okay, so let's see. Let's get to work on the fossils that we got. So we got Megalodon. We're only going to be able to do 2 of those. That's crazy. So we're going to get these guys on it. We only need 1 scientist with 3 science. That's feels like that's really cheap. Do we have any other? The Megalodon is done. Is that all we're going to take? Yeah, we've got all the fossils that we need. It's just going to take time with you know, taking care of the actual analysis of those fossils. So what do we need to look? We should probably look. We've got a lagoon hatchery. I don't think we're going to need anything else for them. Do we want to look into more operations and stuff? We've just been I guess let's keep looking into gene modification. I want to get all the gene mods taken care of, so we've got that there, and then we should be able to do a second one as well. So we've got that. Beautiful. And we could kind of keep things going. That's what I'm talking about. All right, Frank's got some environmental issues, and we're going to take care of it. So he needs a little bit more area. Frank, you just need to check your area out. Actually, you know what? We're going to grab our response team. Let's go ahead and trank him, and we're going to move him to the other side. He's upset. He's raging right now. I really don't like this for him. I want to make sure he feels better about his situation. You're going to be all right, buddy. All right? I apologize for putting you back to sleep. You know what? We could put your girls to sleep as well. We're just going to cause a really stressful situation for everyone involved at the, you know, our own mistakes here. So we're going to need more arid, more cover, more pasture, more water, more prey. Prey is not an issue. Let's do more live feeders. We're going to do 1 here and 1 over here. Now, the rangers are going to have to take care of those. They're going to have to refeed those, which is crazy, dude. This would be incredible and absolutely terrifying, going around looking at T-Rexes like this. You guys are brave souls out here. But all right, so we've got those there. We're going to transport all these guys over here. Put 1 there, put 1 here. Let's put 1 over here, and we're just going to kind of force them to have to look at what they've got going on. Now we're also going to put a bit more water in here. Like that looks pretty good, kind of next to the prey feeder. That's not bad. I feel like some air. Let's get some arid. We've got plenty of pasture, and we've got plenty of cover. So we're just going to need a little bit of arid environment, arid and barren, and maybe we kind of put this kind of around this guy here, kind of bring it this way, just make it look like it's natural. Maybe it's, you know, kind of a piece of this mountain or something. I don't know. Put some rocks up the mountain. That looks kind of cool. Beautiful. All right, so it's just kind of a little arid spot. Imperfect. Nothing in nature is perfect, you know what I mean? So that looks pretty good there, and we should be able to have those guys pretty happy. That is now by far the largest pen for just 3 dinosaurs. I'm kind of tempted to try to get some more females, but I'm gonna wait and see what happens. And the last thing that we've got to do, and hopefully we can start having some luck with this. I'm assuming, actually, let's take a look at the females. Hold on. We're not gonna be able to click them in the air. Ooh, Megalodon is available. Let's get back to work on this. We're gonna go back to fossils. We're gonna keep trying to do as many of these as possible. It's crazy how many slots that takes up, but it only takes one scientist to work on. We've got more research we're gonna be able to do already too. So let's get back into the, we're gonna have all of our genomes unlocked, which is going to be amazing. We should have done this a long time ago. Cheaper research with Khalid here. Let's put a couple of people on it. Group adaptation. Beautiful. There we go. All right. As soon as one of these females lands, let's see. What you got, Frank? Oh, he's got to relearn the entire new space. I didn't realize that. He's forming his territory after he was moved. He doesn't realize he's in the same spot. I guess I would be a little bit confused too if I was just knocked out and then instantly you know, came back to life. But dude, are you kidding me? Look at this. Look at this. Imagine seeing a T-Rex coming out of the bushes. You've got one on your left too. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. Oh my, what a moment. And hey, Frank's got his eyes on something there, and it wasn't the goat. That's what I'm talking about. Frank, you are the goat. Frank the tank, baby. But all right, so these guys should be good. Let me see. What is he upset about? He's got negative comfort, but he's going to be okay. Let me see in terms of breeding. What does she need? Large nest and health and comfort. She's got a 9% breeding chance and a 9% breeding chance. Holy cow. Okay, so we're just going to put a couple of large nests around here. And from what I heard, I actually saw it on Reddit this morning. I heard that these guys don't really like breeding in public. They aren't exhibitionists here. So we're going to, let's have like a pathway to Pound Town back here. We're going to set up like a nice little nest back here that nobody is ready for. You know what I mean? And we're going to put 2 nests in there. And we're just going to kind of hope for the best. So let's see how this works out for us. I'm really hoping for the best. Frank, you are upset for no reason, buddy. We got to get back to our Megalodon too. But you're upset for absolutely no reason. You're going to be good. Oh, please don't attack the fence. Please don't attack the fence. Please don't do it. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, hold on. I need a ranger team out here stat. We're gonna trank him. Shoot. Just trank him, but we're not gonna move him this time. Get him right now, please. Imagine being on the okay, never mind. Cancel the trank. Shoot, poor guy. He's just gonna be even more upset. Okay, we're gonna need the maintenance team, maintenance facility, maintenance team. Let's add a task over here. We need to get this thing fixed ASAP. That is really not good. Frank's gonna take a little rest and think about what he just did. Oh, he's resting face down in the water. I feel like we might lose a T-Rex with this, but okay. Let's keep going, baby. Here we go. We keep getting. Frank is a handful, dude. We might have to breed a different Frank, but I also don't want to. I don't want to give up on him. I will not give up on Frank the Tank. So we're going to get the last 2 positive genomes here. Let's make sure we get that cheaper research. Beautiful. We're going to get back into our fossils here. We're going to keep working on this Megalodon, which I think this is going to get us to 100% if we can finish it. Yep. That's what I'm talking about. We're going to rest Sour here so he doesn't have to get sour about his situation, and we need to get back into what we're doing here. So I'm going to fix this. I feel like we've got to have... Can I move this entire thing? I'm going to demolish this. I actually see kind of a cool setup here. I don't know if this is going to be too big of an aquatic enclosure or what. But if we have it like this, that's going to be kind of cool because we can just branch this off. If we aim it like this. Oh, we need it back a little bit. Hold on. Oh, more fighting between the T-Rexes. The old girl. Oh, it's fighting in front. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Get me in this truck right now. Get me in this truck right now. Get me in the truck. Get me in the truck. Get me in this truck. Screw it. Ride the park tour. Oh, I'm glad I wasn't in that truck. Dude, I kind of wish I was. Oh my goodness. This is incredible. Oh, she's going to run off into the bushes. Are you seeing this? He's like, bro, what? This is wild. Okay. Research complete. That's what I'm talking about. All right. We just need to get into, we're going to need a lagoon hatchery here. We can put this lagoon hatchery. I don't even know how to set up underwater things. So we're just going to, and I guess we'll put it on the backside for right now. 500,000. Oh shoot. We lost the plot on the Rangers and everything else. So we're going to set up more Ranger posts. We need to have Ranger posts everywhere, dude. We're going to have it there and all the way in the back here, and then we're gonna have to set these up that have Ranger and capture teams. Unfortunately, these guys are pretty far away because this is such a large thing. Like, we could put a second base or a second gate in potentially, like down here, and have like another ranger team over here eventually that would help take care of this pen, but we'll see about that. And then we definitely need a maintenance post. We do not want these fences to go into trouble, so we're going to put a maintenance post here. And I say we put a maintenance post over here. We're going to have to move this one just a little bit to cover that. Beautiful. And then we can set this up to the nearest maintenance teams, which are 478 away. So we definitely could use a little bit more logistical help at some point over here, but we can kind of put that in the back of our minds for now. Everyone in here is tranked. We're going to have to figure out the T-Rex situation, but we're here for the Megalodon, baby. Here we go. Let's actually get in action. So I'm just going to put a temporary path. How does a marine viewing work? Lagoon viewing dome. Let me pause this really quick. Is there a lagoon viewing gallery? Do we want that, or do we want like a... I feel like the dome is pretty cool. Like if you can go underwater and come up above it. So if we put a dome right here, you've got to have an entrance to it. Okay. So we could have that right there. That's obviously going to have to be connected to a path, but we can show the view. Oh my goodness, dude. Okay, that's pretty cool. Let's see what a normal lagoon viewing gallery looks like. So we've got this. Is this... Oh, this is just like stadium seating. So you could do both. I say we just have it come off this way. We could come all the way around. We could potentially get a couple. We might end up changing the way this works. I really wish there's a way to make this be perfectly symmetrical, but I don't think it's gonna work with us there. So we're just gonna have to do our best and figure it out at a later date. So we've got all that there. We can connect this. I'm gonna have one of each because I just feel like that's kind of cool. We can connect that. We can connect this, and now everything is ready to be viewed. We could put, like, I don't know, little gift shops and stuff. See, maybe we want to... Do we want to go a little bit further away? Yeah. I want to give a space to expand. So we're going to have this come off to here. I'm going to have it go like that for now, and then we'll have this one come off. And it doesn't have to be symmetrical. I feel like symmetrical is kind of boring, if we're being honest. We'll have this one come off like this. Straighten out a little bit. Then we have rooms for like shops and hotels and things, and we could just have this come this way. And then this is going to be a smaller path because we won't have many people going to this. Or actually, let's keep it with the large path. Let's just have this come across like this for right now. We'll see if we end up making those connect or whatever else. I just want to get this thing active, get them moving. We haven't really done anything with any aquatic creatures yet, so I don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves, but beautiful. We've got that there, and now we've got a potential viewing gallery. Now we just need these large paths, or I guess medium paths, to be able to connect these and connect that. Beautiful. That's what I'm talking about. Now we're gonna need a little bit of power out here, which shouldn't be too big of a problem. We've got another substation over here, so we're gonna put a substation over in the trees, and we can have it come across like that. Perfect. Beautiful. Okay, so she's got no power source. Are we gonna need... We might need a new generator, which is gonna be fine. So let's just set up a brand new power substation. Again, kind of hidden in the trees here. We can hook this up here. Beautiful. And then we can connect this on another staff path down to that. All right. Why is this saying it doesn't have a power source? You've got a power source right here. Oh, because... Okay. I'm Trevor. I am an idiot. I didn't see that we had placed it too far back. So if we have this here... We'll be fine. Let's get the pylon leading out. Beautiful. Got that there. Have it come across. Try to make it look a little bit nicer so that guests can't see the power lines as much. There you go. Okay, it's officially online. We don't have any teams assigned to it, so we can start getting to work on that. Looks like our resting is complete. Beautiful. And then like we were doing before, we definitely don't want to forget that we definitely need... Is this... I guess we're all good to go on the what's it called? The maintenance posts. Or no, I'm sorry, the ranger. Okay, so as you assign a ranger to a lagoon hatchery, it actually takes care of all of your ranger issues, which is nice. So we're going to put a maintenance post in here. We're actually going to need a couple of them. So we could put a maintenance post over here and a maintenance post over here, and those are going to be handled by this team, which we might need to think about adding more maintenance teams eventually, but we'll see. Okay, so let's check out some more research here. We've got more fossils, but I think our Megalodon is done, so let's just keep working on fossils just to get these out of our inventory as quick as possible. We're going to put Cha on this for $45,000. What's some other stuff we could be working on? Dig sites, enclosures, medicine we could at some point. We're close to getting the Indominus Rex, so if we could get the Giganotosaurus. That actually wouldn't be bad. In that case, let's go to dig sites. We're looking for the Giganotosaurus. I think we might already have that. We do. Okay, so we're just going to go out on an expedition for it. Looks like it's going to be down here in South America, so we're going to get some scientists on that. Let's also get faster expeditions. Beautiful, $1.1 million. If we can get that up to 25%, we're going to be able to do an Endorex in the next episode, which obviously would be pretty exciting. Now, in the meantime, we are good to go to be able to synthesize. We're going to be 100% on the Megalodon, dude. All right. So we've got plenty of science to make this work. Do we want to mess around with skin color at all? I kind of want to do like the plain color off the rip. You've got different pattern colors. Well, I say we go like this for now. I like that. Let's listen to it.
Megalodon.
Megalodon. All right. Traits. Oh, goodness. Okay. We're going to go less bad on appetite. I mean, I want him to be able to live for a long time. Resilience, let's make good. Humility. We're going to add some humility up to 25%. Tolerance, we can bring back to 0. I feel like that's pretty good. That's using all of our gene modifications. He's just going to be a hungry boy. That's fine. Save and exit. Beautiful. We're going to begin this task for $1.8 million. We're going to put all of our smartest minds on here. And we are going to be able to start this task. Do we actually need all these guys? We technically do. We could put this guy on to save these guys. Oh, we want him working on research, actually. So we'll do that. And then can we do a little bit more research? If there's anything cheap enough, I don't know if we're going to have anything cheap enough for him to be able to do. So it didn't really matter. And well, actually, we could do some more research on dig sites. Maybe we go for medium carnivores. Or no, let's start going for flying. I definitely want to get some flying reptiles eventually, so we can put these two on this for that. Beautiful. Everyone's at work. We've got a Megalodon coming in here. It's going to take 2 minutes and 25 seconds. Let's just go ahead and speed this up. I cannot wait to see this. Now, these guys are going to come in a batch size of 2. What am I even talking about, Trev? 1. Sorry, I just woke up, bro. I was so excited to play this game, so I'm still kind of waking up a little bit. But a batch size of 1. So are we going to be able to do, like, can you, if we look at enclosures, do we have, like, breedable megalodons? Marine animal nesting area. We do. You have to research it. Okay, we're going to be working on that next. Let me see where that's going to be. That's going to be in enclosures, right? Lagoon hatchery, upgrades 1 and 2. Ground nests, lagoon nests. We got to have 2 marine reptiles to be able to unlock the ability to look for that. So we should be able to get that here in a second. Expedition is complete. Let's go ahead and sell those. Waiting on this Megalodon batch. I hope we got a pretty good, well-behaved Megalodon. Really hope that he's going to take care of us here. How are we looking overall on the business side of things? $672,000 in profit. Infrastructure maintenance looks good. Oh, we didn't take any contracts. Tell me, 96,000. Fight to the death as an outlet for their natural instincts? I mean, we could definitely make that happen, but I'm not going to force them to. Do we have any rangers? That should be an easy one, right? Is that 111,000? Was that our goal? Beautiful. Are you freaking kidding me? Why are these contracts so easy? Give me that $1 million. Light work. Okay.
Be proactive first instead of reactive to disaster later.
Fit and strong. Let's begin this incubation for $2.4 million.
I think you understand that.
Unfortunately, Lynn is tired, but we should be able to get there anyway with these 3. Beautiful. That's what I'm talking about. Lynn, we're going to go ahead and give you a break. I feel like you've been doing a really good job out here. I really appreciate you. We've got our first Megalodon coming in, and I say we use that second bay to try to synthesize another one. We need 1 more on our scientists, so what we can do is let's see if we can train a scientist. She's currently unassigned. Perfect. So let's give her 1 more in welfare. Oh, you know what? I think I kind of messed that up because I think you should try to max that out. It depends on how much you're trying to pay them, but I think you should try to max out their upgrades each time. It's fine. We'll hire more scientists if we have to. But okay, let's go back in here. What do we choose for the other one? We've got a female. Okay. How do we not? I thought we just had enough. I thought upgrading her, we would have been good. Is there anybody else we can train? All right. Cha, I'm going to give you a bunch more in welfare here. What in the world? Are they currently working on stuff? I'm not sure. All right. We're going to be fine. We're just going to wait 3 minutes and 21 seconds and we should be good to go. We haven't checked on them in a while. Oh, okay. I was going to ask how we're doing over here. Looks like everyone's happy. It's just, we've got 641% pasture, plenty of prey. Plenty of all kinds of stuff. I just think T-Rexes just really aren't very nice as a whole. How are you missing cover, Frank? What do you mean, brother? You haven't been back in there? Are you serious? Look at all the cover available. It says he's also missing water. Okay, Frank, I will do this just for you. We're gonna put water. We're gonna put more water right here. That gets you your water. And then you want cover? Okay, sure. I could do a little bit more cover. You've already seen this part. We'll just do cover in here. There you go. You got your cover. Please stop being such an a-hole. Scientists are off rest. We're gonna be able to begin the task on this. Let's just put all hands on deck. I don't know how it wasn't letting us do that earlier. We're going to synthesize a batch. We're going to go with a male, and we're also going to have a female that we're going to be available to release here in 3 minutes, which means we're going to have 2 water dinos to be able to get a nesting area, and hopefully we can have some baby megalodons. In the meantime, let's just keep working on fossils and on expeditions. Oh, we got the Gigantanosaurus. We're not going to be able to do this though. I feel like we're running out of scientists here really quickly, but we're gonna be fine. I'm thinking Indo-Rex in the next episode. Let me know what you guys think. That sounds kind of fun. Oh, Frank is fighting one of the girls. Frank! Whoa, chill, brother. Why? Why are we fighting? I mean, I've got a feeling this is just boys being boys and girls being girls and dinos being dinos. I think they were very vicious reptiles that fought a lot. This is just nature at work here. And having people on a track through the middle of it probably isn't the most, best idea for us, but we're just gonna let it ride. If you had a chance to go through a Tyrannosaurus Rex pen like this, you've seen how many times these vehicles have been under threat. Would you go for it? Would you do it? I think I would. Looks like we've got one of our eggs ready for incubation. Looks like it's gonna have good traits. Gonna be a little defensive, but that's not bad. That just means it's gonna be more hardy. So we're gonna go with a male here, $2.4 million. Let's just get everyone on that. And we also have our first female about ready to release.
Filling up the generator.
The Megalodon. Oh my goodness, dude. I just realized we didn't give him any food. How do you do we have the ability for a feeder? I feel like he's going to be pretty hungry, or she's going to be pretty hungry for sure.
Modified an animal's very genome, implanted that genome into an egg, which you then incubated, and you hatched, and then you released that animal into the world. In one sense, it's miraculous. In another, deeply unsettling.
Yeah, I would agree with that. This is a marine shark feeder here. Bro, are you kidding me? Look, if we're in the lagoon view. Oh, I see the shadow. Where is it? Where's the sun? Oh my goodness, dude.
Of the water, deep in the depths of prehistory, lie magnificent marine marvels. Ladies and gentlemen, prepare to be amazed.
I love that we've got like the announcements. Yeah, you see this, bro? It's crazy. Look at the size of that shark. That is absolutely terrifying. Look at this thing, dude. Oh, she is beautiful. Oh my goodness. Hello, gorgeous. It's funny because she just looks like a big great white, you know what I mean? But look at the size of this shark compared to these tiny little people down here. That is so cool. We're definitely gonna have to get into some crazier water dinos, but it looks like the area is acceptable, but we might have to go bigger if we add another one. Environmental needs, you can have more sharks, but you can't, I think you can have up to 2 females and up to 2 males, and that's about it. It's going to be interesting to see what we can put in here to try to, I mean, are there any things that she gets along with? Hold on, if we go to info and we could grab more information. It doesn't like anything, but it does dislike the Dunkleosteus, which I'm not even sure what that is. But, okay, beautiful. So we're definitely going to have to expand this if we want to keep breeding and we want to have more than one in here. Dude, look at the size of that freaking shit. That is so sick. I wonder... could we do one big tank that has a bunch of stuff in it? Like, if there aren't that many dislikes, could we put other creatures in there? Like the other one that you guys were telling me to do? That could be interesting. Which one was that? I think we have fossils for it, right? No, not yet. But it was in our... we did a dig site research for it. Pretty sure he was in the same dig site, too. Yeah, it's this. The Mosasaurus. So, I mean, kind of looks like an alligator crocodile-looking thing. You guys can't really see it. Let me get rid of my face cam really quick. Very excited to check that out. That should be fun. And maybe we can end up having the 2 of these guys in the same pond. The only thing I'm worried about is space. We could kind of... if we moved all this stuff back, we should be fine. We'll see. I want to release this girl here, and we'll see what happens. Let's go ahead and get him a name. I know the perfect name for it. His name is going to be Tiny. So there we go. And you enjoy yourself, buddy. Dude, look at the size of that thing. Imagine being in like this SeaWorld-esque outdoor seating used to see in Wales and whatever else. And you're just looking. Nothing's breaking the water. Wait a second. I see a shadow in the water right there, dude. Oh, my goodness. That thing is absolutely enormous. And look at his feeding thing here. It's just a smaller shark that's hanging by a hook. Oh, he's going to have to jump for it, isn't he? Are we going to see him jump? Dude, look at him stalking his prey here. This is incredible. Look at the markings on there. He's got kind of the markings of like a tiger shark in a way. Oh my gosh. Just cruising the surface. I kind of want to speed it up. Oh, he might be going for it. He's diving. No. He probably does like an underwater kind of dart up, jump out of the water type thing, I would imagine. Vehicles are under threat. It's not really a new thing for us, you know what I mean? I feel like we constantly have issues with the vehicles with our T-Rexes. So, yeah, he's coming back for the bait. Hold on. You got to eat at some point, bro. I mean, if we take a look, he's very happy. The space is definitely a little bit confined, but overall, he's pretty happy. I like this top view here. Just kind of cruising his pin, hanging out. I really want to see him go for it. I'm excited to release this to see if we're going to have to go a little bit bigger. Hold on a second. He's going for it. He's going for it. Oh my goodness, dude. Bro, like a great white shark on Shark Week, baby. Oh my goodness, that was amazing. We caught it in slow-mo too. That was pretty special. Wow. All right, so you got to make them work for it like it's some sort of a seal or side. What would they have feasted on back in the day? I have no idea. But it kind of gives them a little enrichment there to have to play with it. Now, one thing I was a little bit worried about, I guess we can keep this normal time. I think we might have some buildings missing that I don't think we fully did. Oh gosh, we're gonna need shelters out here next to the T-Rex. Oh, these. This is what I'm talking about. So we need maintenance over here. We don't have any maintenance things over here. Okay, so we can get that taken care of. We're gonna be going with a maintenance post. If we put this in the trees right there, we should be good. And we can add our maintenance teams. Just gonna add these 3. Just kidding, we can't add any more than that. So we're just gonna have one maintenance team on that. But all of these are looking a little bit rough. So honestly, we probably could. Where's the nearest maintenance team? We're just gonna add some, oh, he's way out in the boonies here, but we're gonna add some tasks here. Task slots are full, shoot. Well, hopefully somebody's going to be able to get to that eventually because we definitely don't want these things or this substation or anything to go down. If a substation goes down there and then all of a sudden we aren't getting power to these fences and stuff, that would not be good. Oh, goodness. Is this Frank? Nope. That's one of Frank's girls. Let's see how we're doing. Let's take a look at our breeding. 0% can't breed. Why? 17% requires a large nest. We have large nests out here. Large nesting area. This is our little boom boom room that we made for him. Oh, because it's not in her. We could put it there. Now she's got a chance to breed, but she's going to pick a fight with our rangers instead. That's a smart girl there. 9% chance of breeding. Negative 39% nest. All right, we got a 10% chance. We're going to get there eventually. We need the dinos to go back there to see that the nest exists, so that's just going to have to happen over time. But it looks like our second egg has hatched. It's ready to release, so we're going to go ahead and do that. We've got a nice, beautiful damsel coming in here. Tiny. Feast your eyes on Tina. We're going to have Tiny and Tina in here. And I think we are going to have to dramatically increase the size. Oh, he came out to greet her. Look at that. How cute is that? Nice little double date here.
You modified an animal's very genome, implanted that genome into an egg, which you then incubated, and you hatched, and then you released that animal into the world.
Oh, he's checking her out.
It's miraculous. In another, deeply unsettling.
Oh, no, wait. What are you doing? No, don't fight her. I mean him. I'm sorry. Tiny is the girl. Okay, so we're just going to be mixed. I forgot we did the girl first. Let me see. Tiny, why are you upset? We need more area. We need more open water. 1 out of 2. Okay, we need more sharks. Okay, give me a second. So we're going to take this. We're going to have Tiny and Tina all messed up here. We're going to be fine. Let me... this is annoying. We're going to put that there. That's a good spot for that. Perfect. Now we can go ahead and let's just delete this. We're going to be fine. Delete-o, delete-o. Delito, and then we could put a little substation right next to this. Not a problem at all. Not taking up any space, and we could put that there. Beautiful. That actually works a lot better. Now we can delete these guys. Sorry, people. We've got to put down some more aquatic enclosures. So we're going to be able to do this. We would have... Oh, it kind of looks like a fish. That's like a goldfish. I love that. Wild animal within building. A wild animal has been seen roaming the building. Ignore the reports. Rumors of this type crop up all the time. We have a chance of losing 100K. Better safe than sorry. Evacuate the building and lock it down until security can investigate the issue. Section 15 is sabotage. I don't care about $100,000. Dude, this looks like a freaking goldfish here. Okay. So it's going to take a little bit of time for Tiny to see. Oh, he can already see. I mean, he's got senses. He can sense everything, right? So he should be good here. Adult males. We could do one more female. We could do one more of each, to be honest. Cohab is looking good. We are going to need another shark feeder. I say we do all the feeding down on this end because this is where all our viewing galleries and stuff are. So we've got 2 shark feeders. We've got a beautiful lagoon to see these 2. Oh, where's the other one at? It was up to the right. Oh my goodness.
Quite like feeding time at our marine reptile enclosure.
That is so freaking cool. We've got a couple of happy, healthy sharks. This is going to be... I feel like we need to change the name. So this is going to be Tiny, and then this is going to be Tina. Again, I forgot we did the girl first. So there we go. We got Tiny and Tina. We have no pathway on the hatchery. We could fix that up really quick. Not a problem at all. Beautiful. There we go. And we need to assign some rangers, which we can do right there. That's what I'm talking about. And that means I think we freed up some rangers for this maintenance post over here. We should be able to add a second ranger team. Just kidding, we can't. But we could add this team, why not? All right, just to have a couple looking after it so we can make sure those are maintained, because that's getting me a little bit nervous here. But all right, so we've got happy, healthy shark dinos here. Let's take a look at Tina here. 6% breeding chance, but she can't because she doesn't have any nest. She requires a large nest. I don't know that we have... Yeah, we don't have it unlocked. That's right. But we can research it now. So let's go ahead and do this. That should be plenty. It's going to be $180,000. It's going to take us a minute. We got a scientist or 2 that need a little bit of rest. And in the meantime, we can continue on research. Let's just keep moving forward. Let's get the next power just for the heck of it, just to say we've got it. And dude, we've got 53 million in the bank. This is what I'm talking about. We're up to a 3.5-star park. We're moving our way up over $1 million per minute of profit, which is ridiculous. And things are looking pretty good. I'm going to say let's do... I kind of want to do a zip line over the sharks too. That would be kind of fun, but we'll wait till we keep expanding this way, and we'll see if we can add some other stuff in here first. Research. Oh, there's another one right there. All right, lagoon research is complete. That's what I'm talking about. Let's just keep working on this stuff. We're going to do aviaries next. Let's just keep the research rolling, and we are going to set up a brand new marine animal nesting area that needs to... Oh, it needs to be hidden from guests. Completely hidden from... So these guys are very careful. Interesting. What makes a marine animal nesting area? It's just a bunch of balloons here. Okay, so we don't want to put anything over on this side if we want these guys to do the dirty. And if we take a look at Tina here, she's got a 7% breeding chance that's a negative 50% male modifier. So it's probably not going to happen. See our breeding heat map. I just don't think he's a very good compatible. Poor breeding chance. Man. So that's something that we might have to, like next time we come in here when we're synthesizing and modifying our genomes, instead of focusing on all the temperament and everything, like if we make them a little bit less life, a little bit less resilience, we could add to fertility. We could do 100% fertility. We could potentially think about that. And I would think we would want both in male and female in that sense, so that we can start breeding and get little young ones. And then we could take some of those that have high fertility and we could make one that has high lifespan, and then all of a sudden we've got a shark that's kind of the jack of all trades, you know what I mean? I feel like this one's pretty good right here. Should we do this? We don't have enough scientists, but I'm gonna save that and we're gonna look into breeding that here in a minute. Actually, let's get some different colors going. I'm gonna go blue, skin color, blue, black pattern color. I want them to look realistic. Maybe we go blue skin color on the females with black. I like the black stripes. And then we'll go black skin color on the males with blue spots, or like silver white stripes. So that's a male and that's a female. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed that, my friends. Our Megalodons. We're going to keep on pushing forward. I kind of feel like we got to go Indoraptor next, but I'm open to anything, so let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. We're going to keep on grinding. We're going to try to get these traits under control. We're starting to get into some more finicky dinosaurs with the raptors, the T-Rexes, and the Megalodons and beyond, so we got to make sure that we're keeping up and up on the health side of things, but it does really help that we've got all gene mods available now. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Catch you all later. Peace out.